Hey everyone, hope you had a good Christmas. Today I have made the bold decision to give myself 4 books to complete in January. And today we're going to talk about them. The first book is The Nightingale by Kristen Hanna. Now if you can't tell by the one video that I've done, once I get locked into an author, I get locked into the author. So now I got to read all their stuff. So this will be, once I finish the previous book that I've been reading, Another Lie by Kristen Hanna, this will be the 4th book of hers that I plan to read. It's book 1 of my January TBR, and it's pretty much about, I'll read the synopsis. With courage, grace, and powerful insight, best-selling author Kristen Hanna captures the epic panorama of World War II and illuminates an intimate part of history seldom seen, the Women's War. The Nightingale tells a story of 2 sisters separated by years and experience, by ideals, passion, and circumstance, each embarking on her own dangerous path towards survival, love, and freedom in war-torn France. It is a heartbreakingly beautiful novel that celebrates the resilience of the human spirit and the durability of women. It is a novel for everyone, a novel for a lifetime. I just know going into this that it's going to be good. The writing will be great. She really knows how to demonstrate strength, not even just in women, but just in people. She really knows how to demonstrate that and how it can actually shape you and how you can be courageous if you were never a courageous person. So it's really good. Well, I think it's going to be good. She's really good, but I'm hoping that'll be a good book. The next book on my TBR is called Dark Matter by Blake Crouch. Oh, Crouch. No, he's not a Grouch, sorry. Blake Crouch. Wow. So this book is a thriller. It's pretty much about, so this guy is walking, he's gone for a walk, and then he's randomly given the question by some stranger, are you happy with your life? And then he gets abducted. It's the last thing he remembers. And then he gets thrust into this new life, this completely different life from his own. And now he's kind of in this predicament where he's been given this new life with where all his goals have been achieved, but then his family and everything's on the other side of his original life. And so he's kind of got to make this decision about what life he gets to stay in, I guess. And so I'm really excited about that one. It's like sci-fi thriller. It looks so good, and I really, really want to read it. It kind of reminds me of like what's that show, Black Mirror kind of situation. Yeah, I've had a feeling to read a sci-fi lately, and so that's what I'm going to do. And yes, I'm excited for this one. The 3rd book on my January TBR is called The Butterfly Garden by Dawn Hutchison. In The Butterfly Garden, there is a woman who has been a survivor of this guy called the gardener, and this guy has been creating a garden of young women. He's turned his flowers, these young women that he's kidnapped, and he's kind of pretty much just put them in his garden. So he's called he's a collector, I guess. And this woman's a survivor, and these 2 FBI agents have to work out what's happened. Like they just work out the whole situation. There's twists, there's turns, all this stuff. So I'm excited about that one. I think it's a bit like, it's psychological. Definitely a thriller. I'm looking forward to it. This one's actually been on my Kindle library for a while, and I haven't read it because I just wasn't in the feeling for it. But now I feel like getting into that. Now I've kind of read a few, like, I'm gonna start, okay. I've been reading my Kristen Hanna, I've been getting into my contemporary, but now I feel like I'm on the edge of like overdoing it. You know, when like you dive into a genre, and now like, all right, I might be overdoing it now. I think I might be reading a bit too much of this. I need like a bit of a break. So I'm gonna read this one. That's number 3. Finally, the last book on my January TBR is A Flicker in the Dark by Stacey Willingham. A Flicker in the Dark is about a woman named Chloe Davis, who was a psychologist. When she was 12, her dad confessed to, I think it was the murders, I believe, of 6 kids, or 6 children, 6 teens. I don't know what age they were, but since then, she's had to grapple with that, and now she's planning her wedding, planning to get married, and suddenly teens start disappearing again. I'm not sure if they're found dead, but they're found missing, and she's kind of caught up in that. So can she work out who done it? Not sure. Somehow her dad's involved, I'm not sure. But yeah, that's another one. I'm really feeling my psychological thrillers right now. I think because the book I read, the Kristen Hanna book, Wild, the main character is a psychologist, and I love psychology. I absolutely love psychology anyway, so that I feel like I'm right in there now. I would just want to get all the psychologists, read all the books. Okay, now just in case I finish these 4 books, let's say I'm on a roll, I'm on a flow, and I just smash out these 4 books in January. I have given myself one more book, book number 5, that I can read in case I finish them all. And I've been wanting to read this book, I think for like a year, honestly. It's Misery by Stephen King. If you don't know what Misery is about, it's pretty much about a writer who gets in a car accident and he gets saved and found by his self-proclaimed #1 biggest fan, who ends up not happy with him and tortures him until he rewrites a book for her where he pretty much resurrects the main character he killed off in the last book of the series. I love the movie, and I've really wanted to read this for a while because I know the reasons why he actually wrote the book, like the actual symbolism in it for him, and I really, really want to get into it. So yeah, if we end up finishing those 4, then that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to read Misery by Stephen King. I'm going to make myself, I don't know what it is that I've stopped myself and I just haven't taken the plunge, but yeah, I'll do it. It's on camera now, I'll do it. If I get the 4 done. Anyway, that's it for me today. I'll follow up on those books, how they go. I'll do a wrap up at the end of the month. I hope you all have a great new year. See you in 2025.